Hello, grade 5, and welcome to our lesson today. It's going to be Module 8, Song, Part 2. By the end of this video, you will be able to first, recall 6 prepositions of movement. Then, talk about movement using first, then, next, finally, and the prepositions of movement. I want you to prepare yourself and open your student book, page 91, along with your workbook, page 80. Pause the video and get ready. In part 1, we learned about the prepositions of movement. Now, go through the song and let's underline all the prepositions of movement in it.
The bike race. Where's Mike? Where's Mike? He went over the bridge on his bike. Where's Bill? Where's Bill? He went up and then down the hill. Where's Mark? Where's Mark? He went through the tunnel. It was so dark. Where are the boys? Where are the boys? They rode past the zoo and went towards the park too. And now they're in front of the big sign. They are near the finish line.
The answers are over, up, down, through, past, towards. Good job, everyone! Let's play a game together. She is walking up, down, through, or over the stairs. What do you think? Up the stairs. Excellent. Question 2. The birds are flying up, down, through, or over his head. What do you think? Over. They are walking up, down, through, or over the stairs. Down. He is walking up, down, through, or over the wall. Look at the picture. What can you see? Through the wall. Finally, the plane is flying up, down, through, or over the house. Over the house. Excellent answers. After we have enjoyed the game and remembered all about the prepositions of movement, let's read a story together. Once upon a time, there was a little girl who loved her grandparents very much. One day, she wanted to go to her grandparents' house. So, her mom drew her a little map. She said, "First, go down the hill. Then, go through the tunnel. Next, walk over the bridge. Finally, turn round the fountain. You will find your grandparents' house up the hill." What did you notice in the story? Did you notice something new? Did you notice first, then, next, and finally? Why do we use them? We use first to describe number 1. We use then to describe number 2. We use next to describe the following one. And we use finally to talk about the last one. Let's go back to our student book, page 91, and speak. Do you remember our friends there? Do you remember where they went? Let's look at the pictures. First, number 1, they went up the hill. Number 2, then they went down the hill. Number 3, next they went over the bridge. And the last thing here, it's number 4, finally they went through the tunnel. Let's have more practice. Let's jump to our workbook, page 80, and have a look at activity number 2. What can you see in the activity, grade 5? I can see a map. Very good. What's in the map? There is a starting point that is marked with a star. It says, you are here. It means you are standing here. We're going to listen to the directions to choose which house is Grandma's house. Is it A? Is it B? Or is it C? In the picture, in the map, we have a roundabout, a bridge, a river, a first hill, a second hill, and a tunnel. Let's listen together to decide which one is the correct house.
Workbook, Module 8. Song. 2. Listen and draw the route. Which is Grandma's house? A, B, or C? Larry, we're going to visit Grandma at her new house this weekend.
Sounds great.
It's in the countryside. You're going to love it. Let's look at the map. First, we go past the forest.
Don't we go around the forest?
No. After that, we go over the bridge.
And then up the hill?
No. We go past the first hill and then up the second hill.
Is Grandma's house up there?
Yes, it's a beautiful house. And you can see everything from there.
Let's now check our answers together. First, we went past the forest. Then, we went over the bridge. Next, we went past the first hill. Finally, we went up the second hill. We found our Grandma's house up the hill. So, which one is Grandma's house? Is it house A or house B? Or is it house C? What's your answer? Now, let's practice. Our friend Ali wants to go to the museum, but he doesn't know the road. So, he asked his friends, Muhammad and Ahmed, how can I go to the museum? What do you think Muhammad and Ahmed told him? Pause the video and think of the description of the route Ali should take to the museum. Don't forget to use the sequence words first, then, next, and finally, along with the prepositions of movement. Let's check. How can I go to the museum? First, go straight. Then, turn right. Next, turn round the store. Then, turn left. Next, go over the bridge. Finally, go down the stairs. And here is the museum. Good job! Let's have more practice. What can you see in picture number 1? It's a hill. Excellent. Look at the arrow. Which way is it pointing? Is it up the hill or is it down the hill? Good job. What about picture number 2? It's a bridge. We go over the bridge. Moving on to picture number 3. We go through the tunnel. And finally, we go round the castle. Now, I need you to pause the video for 3 minutes only. Look at the pictures, think, and then write. Describe to me, how can I go to school? Don't forget to use first, then, next, and finally. Good luck, everyone! Let's check our answers together. First, you go down the hill. Then, you go over the bridge. Next, you go through the tunnel. Finally, you go round the castle. You will find the school in front of you. It has been a pleasant lesson. By the end of this video, we have recalled 6 prepositions of movement and talked about movement using first, then, next, finally, and the prepositions of movement. Thank you very much, Grade 5. See you next time.